Some people believe that if you work hard enough, everything will go exactly as planned. I believed that too. During my final year of high school, I studied harder than anyone else, while many of my classmates spent weekends relaxing. I spent countless nights reviewing lessons, solving practice questions, and praying that all my efforts would lead me to a brighter future.
Thank you, God. Help me do my best today.
Every report card brought the same result. Straight A's, almost every subject was scored above 90. My teachers were proud of me. My parents believed my future was secure. When graduation finally arrived, my name was announced as the #1 student in the entire school. The applause echoed through the room. Everyone smiled. Everyone believed my future had already been written, including me. But life had another chapter waiting. Soon after graduation, I began applying to several universities through online entrance examinations. Each application carried my hopes. Each exam felt like another step toward my dream. Then the results began to appear. One by one, rejected. I refreshed the website again. Nothing. I checked another university. Nothing. Another. Still nothing. My heart sank. How could the top student fail every university entrance exam? I was breaking. One afternoon, while walking past the teacher's office, I heard voices coming from inside. They didn't know I was standing outside the door. One teacher quietly asked, "How is it possible that our top graduate wasn't accepted anywhere?" Another replied, "I don't understand it either. She was our best student." Their words pierced my heart more deeply than the rejection letters themselves. I walked away before they could see me. That evening, I locked myself inside the bathroom. The tears I had been holding back finally came. I cried harder than I ever had before. I wasn't angry. I was confused. I had done everything right. I had studied faithfully. I had prayed. I had worked harder than anyone. So why had every door closed? In the middle of my tears, I reached for my Bible. Without planning where to read, I opened its pages. My eyes stopped on a verse from the book of Genesis. "I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for your welfare and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope." I read it once, then again, and again. Those words felt as though God Himself was speaking directly into my broken heart. In that small bathroom, surrounded by silence and tears, something changed inside me. The disappointment did not disappear instantly, but fear did. For the first time, I believed that rejection was not the end of my story. It was only the beginning of God's plan. A few weeks later, I decided to apply directly to several universities instead of giving up. One day, I visited the University of Cenderawasih. As I looked through the available programs, one department immediately caught my attention: accounting. It was a newly opened major. The moment I saw it, my heart became strangely peaceful. Accounting had always been my favorite subject in high school. Numbers never frightened me. They fascinated me. I submitted my application. Then I waited. Every passing day felt longer than the last. Finally, the announcement was released. I had been accepted. At that moment, tears filled my eyes once again. But this time, they were tears of gratitude. Years passed. Lecture halls became classrooms. Classrooms became experience. Experience became purpose. Today, I work as a government accountant, preparing and managing government financial reports. Every report I complete reminds me of the journey God led me through. Looking back now, I finally understand. If I had entered one of the universities I originally wanted, I might never have discovered the path God had prepared for me. What once looked like failure was actually divine direction. The rejection that once shattered my heart became the very reason I found my calling. Sometimes God closes every door we desperately want to enter because He is preparing a better one that we could never have imagined. And when His timing finally arrives, you realize that His plans were always greater than your own.